All right, the Brewers take on the Nationals, 7:05 Eastern first pitch on Friday, June 10th, 2022. The Brewers are minus 185, totals 8 runs. Aaron Ashby for Milwaukee, Eric Fetty for Washington. And if you want to see which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally, there's only one way to do that, and that's to sign up for a membership on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to the video. My name is Brock Page, and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. And I have packages on that website starting at just $1.99. Now, if you're just interested in the free content here on YouTube and you want to save yourself some time, please feel free to check out my quick pick recap at the end of the video. It's all of my picks for this video wrapped up in about 30 seconds. And the link for that quick pick recap is in the description section below. All you have to do is click on the timestamp and it'll take you right to it. But when it comes to this Brewers-Nationals game, it's Eric Fetty who's struggled thus far in the season. He's currently got a losing record along with a 4.88 ERA and a 1.57 whip. Washington's also been quite terrible at Nationals Park this year. Out of their 27 home games this season, the Nats have picked up the W only 9 times. They're taking on a Milwaukee team who actually does a nice job hitting for power despite their recent struggles. As a matter of fact, the Brewers are in the top 5 in the league right now in homers per contest. Now, they're led by Willy Adames, who has 10 home runs on the season. Meanwhile, teammates Rowdy Tellez and Hunter Renfroe, they each have double-digit home runs on the year as well. And when it comes to the starting pitching in this one, Aaron Ashby takes the mound here today for Milwaukee. He's got a 3.13 ERA along with 60 strikeouts. When it comes to the total in this one, Milwaukee went 60% to the over in their last 10 outings. Meanwhile, the Nats saw 6 out of their last 10 get over the number themselves. I'm going to lean toward Milwaukee minus 185 and the over 8 runs. Next matchup, it is going to be Cubs-Yankees, 7:05 East. The New York Yankees are minus 240, totals 8.5. Luis Severino for New York, Wade Miley for Chicago. And even though Miley's looked solid in his last couple of outings, the lefty's got just 16 innings of work under his belt this year. Now, the Cubs have also struggled scoring runs on the road. These guys are in the bottom 10 of the league right now in scoring per contest away from home. They're also taking on Luis Severino here today for the Yankees, who's actually been one of the better starting pitchers in the American League. Sevy's got a 4-1 record and a 2.95 ERA. Now, the righty's also got a 1.00 whip, and he struck out 61 batters in just 55 innings of work. Now, they also have arguably the most powerful lineup in all of baseball. These guys are leading the bigs in home runs, and they're also led by Aaron Judge, who's got a league-best 22 homers on the season. Meanwhile, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, and Gleyber Torres, they all have double-digit home runs apiece. Now, no real surprise here, guys. The Yankees are currently in the top 3 in OPS at the dish. And when it comes to the total in this one, oddly enough, 3 out of New York's last 6 at Yankee Stadium fell under the line. Meanwhile, Chicago saw unders recently with the likes of St. Louis and Milwaukee. I'm going to lean toward the Yankees minus 1.5 and the under 8.5 runs in the tight window. Next ball game, it is going to be Diamondbacks, Phillies, 7:05 East. Philadelphia's minus 135, totals 8.5. Kyle Gibson for the Titans, Zach Gallen for Arizona. And despite a really good year thus far for Gallen, the D-backs as a team lost 5 out of their last 8. And they also have a losing record on the road. Now, Arizona's biggest problem this season is their inability to get on base. These guys are nearly dead last in the majors right now in team batting average, and they're striking out almost double-digit times a game at the dish. Now they're taking on a Phillies team on the other side of things. They're red hot right now. This is a red hot Philly squad who won their last 7 straight, and they simply pound the baseball. Bryce Harper's hitting .308 at the dish along with an OPS of 1.001. Now the slugger also ranks in the top 5 in home runs and RBI. And speaking of homers, Kyle Schwarber's tied with Bryce for the team lead in home runs with 15 of them. Now, no real surprise here. The Phils are currently in the top 3 in the league in both home runs and OPS. They also have Kyle Gibson on the bump here today, who's 3-2 with 52 strikeouts. When it comes to the number in this one, Philly went 8-2 to the over in their last 10 ball games. They also saw 5 out of their last 6 at Citizens Bank Park get over the line. I'm going to lean toward the Phillies minus 135 and the over 8.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap, powered to you by my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where I'm currently 2-0 my last 2 NBA tier package bets. I'm going to lean toward Milwaukee minus 185 over 8 runs against Washington. Give me the Yankees minus 1.5 under 8.5 against the Cubs. I also like Philadelphia minus 135 over 8.5 against Arizona. Give me Oakland plus 1.5 under 7.5 against Cleveland. I like Toronto minus 1.5 under 9 runs against Detroit. Give me Pittsburgh plus 1.5 over 8.5 against Atlanta. I like Baltimore minus $1.10 under 9.5 against Kansas City. Give me the Marlins plus 1.5 in the under 8 runs against the Astros. I like Tampa Bay plus $1 under 8.5 against Minnesota. Give me Texas plus 105 under 9 runs against the White Sox. I like St. Louis minus 135 over 8 runs against Cincinnati. Give me the Angels plus 105 under 8.5 against the Mets. I like San Diego minus 1.5 under 7.5 against Colorado. Give me Boston minus $1.10 under 8.5 against Seattle. And before I give you my next and final free pick for the video, one final reminder that if you sign up for my NBA tier package bet here today on my website, you're going to get access to all my cheaper memberships every single day, all the way through the end of June. Those packages are going to be included with your purchase here today. Give me the Dodgers minus 150 and the over 8.5. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, guys, if you do end up getting a membership here today on my safe and secure website, just keep in mind you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on my website, you're going to get access to that content every single day all the way through the end of June. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. And guys, if you want to get access to every single bet, every single package, every single day, you may want to think about signing up for my board member package. Not only do board members get access to the board member tier package bet itself, they also get access to every single bet, every single day, all the way through the end of June. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.